Hello, everybody. This is Rabbi Michael Leo Samuel from Temple Beth Shalom. We're going to be talking a little bit about Purim over the next couple of weeks. And there's a very fascinating law in Jewish tradition. It's recorded in the Mishnah, and the Mishnah is part of the Talmud. The Mishnah states that anyone who reads the Megillah backwards has not fulfilled his obligation. Now, anyone who has ever read the Megillah in Hebrew knows that it's very difficult to read any text backwards, whether in Hebrew or in English. The law seems rather nonsensical. How are we to interpret this? And one novel interpretation that dates back sometime to the 16th century tells us that if we think that the story of Purim, which is basically teaches us about how Haman and his cronies try to commit genocide against the Jewish people. So if we think that this story is a story of the past, guess what? It's not. It's not just a story of the past. And if we think it's a story of the past, then we're missing the whole point of this a very important book. Anti-Semitism is one of those diseases that operates a lot like a virus. Now, scientists are uncertain exactly what a virus is. Is it animal? Is it mineral? Is it vegetable? How do we understand a virus? A virus can stay inactive for a very long period of time, sometimes for decades, centuries, even millennia. And all of a sudden, a virus can come alive and have very, very dangerous impact on people's lives. And so anti-Semitism is very much the same thing. In the United States, my father told me that he never thought that anti-Semitism would be a thing that American Jews would experience. Well, we are seeing a resurgence in anti-Semitism, not just in the United States, but all over the world. So this is why the story of Purim is so important, because Jewish people have to stand together. We have to be like the Three Musketeers, all for one and one for all. Purim reminds us that what affects the Jewish community in one part of the world will affect the Jewish communities in other parts of the world. And ever since October 7th, we've seen exactly that. Anti-Semitism has exploded in places like Germany, especially in Great Britain of all places, where there's marches taking place and calling for the genocide of Israel from the land to the sea. Zion, Palestine will be free, which is rubbish. Jewish people have to stand together, and if we don't stand together, then we will find our lives in danger, just like the Jews of Persia found thousands of years ago. And with that thought, I want to wish you all a very pleasant Shabbat Shalom.